and becoming excited and wanting to learn and be lifelong learners. So back 8 years ago, actually more like 10 years ago, my kids were attending Summit Academy in Westminster, and they were always full, and there was a need to have another program. And so we moved to Littleton, and I wanted my kids to have a community, and so I was looking at the opportunities that we would have to expand Summit Westminster to the Littleton area, to the south area. And that's how it kind of started, was just to provide more community. And I loved the model, that it was homeschool friendly, that I could still be with my kids, and that they could meet friends that lived near them. So our first location was Faith Mountain, and I had called so many locations, so many different buildings, to see if we would be able to get in there to have our program. I mean, the list was probably about 50 different buildings, and all of them were a no. And so I thought, okay, I'll do one more building, and if it doesn't work, then we're just not going to do it. And Faith Mountain was willing to have us, and so that's how we ended up there. We had a great relationship with them. We were even going into our second year, renting more space with them, so that we could expand what we would be able to do. My favorite memory from the first year was our play. We did Mary Poppins, and it was so fun. The kids were learning a lot, and almost the whole school was involved in it. And so just the community around it was amazing. And we just, that whole year we got to really know each other, and it was very great. After our orientation day at Faith Mountain, we found out that they weren't gonna have a building for us or for themselves anymore. And so we were kind of in panic mode looking for a place. And some of the staff from Faith Mountain helped us to be able to get in with the Rock Church, which is currently Mosaic Church. They had a name change. And so they were able to let us get in there, and we were able to start school just 2 weeks later. So it was a crazy, wild ride, but yeah, that's how it started. That's how we ended up there. So after COVID, we weren't really full, but we were finding there are a lot of kids and a lot of homeschool families on the 285 corridor. It's really the highest population in the state of homeschoolers. And so we thought, okay, well, let's see if we can provide something to Conifer, the Conifer, Bailey, Park County area, and see if we can just provide some opportunities to families there. So that's how we ended up here in Conifer. My hope is that our culture is the partnership, that families feel like we come alongside them in homeschooling, and so that parents feel supported, and then that kids are able to find friends and try new things and be able to do things that are harder to do at home, things that are cost prohibitive, or you don't want the mess to go with it, that we would do all of those things here and let your kids try a bunch of new things without it having to take a ton of time and a ton of money from you. So my hope is that we would be able to expand, have our own space where we could provide more opportunities for moms and dads to be able to get together and build community, more opportunities for kids to be able to build deep friendships, and as far as our classes, be able to provide trades classes that would allow kids to be able to try different things, looking at different careers that they may be interested in, trying something that they're like, oh, this could be a really fun thing for me, that we would be able to provide those opportunities. One, I would love that if we would be able to expand our mountain adventures program. Lena has it, and it's super amazing, and there's a lot of opportunity in the mountain area to be able to provide fishing classes, looking at, she does a bunch of stuff with survival and shelters, putting together a greenhouse. Like, I would love to be able to provide all those cool things while also having places where kids can be active, and just that they would learn to love to learn.